Hi, this is Overlord Sandy on YouTube, and I recently just finished playing the beta to Guild Wars 2. I'll be honest, I was never really all that excited for this game up until recently and decided to purchase it. The reason why Guild Wars 2 piqued my interest was, well, the amount of people and the amount of popularity that this game has had, and, you know, a non-subscription based MMO wouldn't hurt to try, right? To my surprise, though, I came across this little survey at the end of the game, at the end of the intro for the character that I was playing. This tells me that Guild Wars 2 is genuinely interested in making an MMO that is both fun to play and also fun to immerse yourself within the story, within the world, the mythology of this place. But how does one go about doing that? How do you go about immersing yourself into a mythology? How do you end up caring about it? I wanted to go into more depth using the last couple questions on the survey as a basis. I'm going to mainly looking at story. I'm going to cover that first, and characters. So let's do just that. Let's start at the beginning. I'm only going to cover the human tutorial in this video, obviously, because I only have time to cover one. So okay, at the beginning we are shown the history of the human race. Well, in the fall, anyways. Here's the question, though, that I have for the developers. Why should I care about any of this? I don't mean to be rude or condescending in any way. That's not what I'm trying to be at. This is just a general and quite, I think it's a fair question to ask as someone that you're telling a story to. Why should I care about this fictitious world that you're showing to me? Just because you're showing me a bunch of bad things doesn't mean I'm going to immediately express interest in it. But okay. Fair, but how are you going to get me to express interest? How are you going to get someone like me to care? Usually in storytelling you have a protagonist, right? Somebody who is likable, somebody who we want to see succeed, want to see win, and that's usually how we care about, what's going around in the universe. I guarantee you that if Luke Skywalker was a terrible character, we would not care about the Star Wars universe at all. Obviously, though, this is going to be a bit difficult since we are kind of role-playing as the main character of this world story. So, in a sense, we're sort of trying to care about ourselves. When making a character, he or she is given some sort of background at the very beginning, which is good. I mean, at least it's something. But something seems missing. Sure, we have a little bit of history that maybe we can even possibly fill in the blanks of ourselves, of this character, but still, we're missing something to grab us. And I know what that is. My recommendation to you is give us, the players, strong choices. I cannot emphasize this enough. And I mean choices that have dire consequences, that do not have obvious black and white ramifications. In the beginning, we see this village that I've never heard of as being attacked by jerks. Developers, you have one job to do. Make this feel like it's a big deal. The easiest way to do that is to get me, invested in this village. So instead of making me go to an inn, what if I had to make a choice? Either save a small group of villagers from being killed, or save a bunch of precious crops that, if they get destroyed, will keep a lot of people in the city from eating. And after I make that choice, force me to live with that action. Make me see the ramifications of that decision that I made. I assure you, after that, I'm going to care about this village, and I'm going to remember this particular moment in time. And keep in mind, this is only the first step. I'd also like to talk about characters next. This one I'm going to be a little bit more lenient on, but at the same time, you guys brought it up within the survey, so here it goes. The characters are not memorable at all. There's nothing about them that sticks out.
Must be serious, but I can't spare anyone.
I'll go. Captain Thackeray's never failed Divinity's...
In this story arc, all I've encountered are generic soldier archetype characters with really nothing more revealed about them. I'm told that my character has friends and hints about what kind of people they are, but that doesn't mean I am invested in them. It just means I'm not disinterested in them, if that makes any sense. If you really want the soldiers that I've met to be memorable, give them a clear one-dimensional personality based off that archetype that they're using. For example, let's take a look at this woman's dialogue.
Balthazar bless you. That's the spirit that'll win this war. Good luck.
She doesn't look any different than any of the other soldier. There's nothing unique about her dialogue.
It must be serious, but I can't spare anyone.
She doesn't really make any sort of strong choices that reflect on me as the player.
If I can help him, I will.
Balthazar bless you. That's the spirit that'll win this war. Good luck.
Really, this is the only character we get to interact with in the tutorial, so I feel like the survey question should just be about, was this character memorable? Well, other than this girl, but I mean, I'm assuming this girl is more of a segue character who's like, oh, honestly, she's even more boring than the female soldier. Right now, this is the only thing that defines her character. I hope this was helpful to you guys. I don't know how much time you have to make changes or how difficult it would be to program these things in, but if you really want to make a good story in this game, you need to have us make strong choices, and that will in turn raise the stakes of what the conflict is going on. This is very basic storytelling and is vital if you want me to care about this lovely, lovely world that you've crafted. Well, this is Overlord Sandy signing off.